John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Dylan Dodd. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
About to get started here. Here's Jack Peterson. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Man, that got him square in the mask.
Come on, Dylan.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That
That's
one
the ball.
misses. 2 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. And now it's 3 and 2. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
0-2 now. Almost got him. Peterson gets his lead at first with nobody out.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
1 out man at first. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Late that time, and it's strike two. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Kinley appears to be getting loose. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
On the ground to third. Over to Albies. Inning over. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Drake Baldwin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now it's even up.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Oh! Not close with that one. Ball 3. That one misses. So lead off walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
In the dirt. Throws to second. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Runner at second, nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Fought off foul. Man at second. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Here's Matt Olson. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit. Nimmo quickly gets it back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Outside. Ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Long run, tracks it down. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go, nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat, got the job done.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Forward.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off. Olsen off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. In the air out towards right center. Harris gets under it. And there's one away.
Batting 6, shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hicklin under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Evan Carter.
So digging in, Evan Carter. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Yes.
Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball. Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail here 1-0. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
On the ground to first. Berger steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Austin Riley.
That one lifted to left. Langford settles under this one. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Batting
front
8th,
shoulder coming
the
open
shortstop,
instead of staying
number
closed. If he
74.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jim Jarvis stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. A little bit high.
That's a
and
ball.
it's 2-1.
Right.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 9th, right fielder, Brewer Hicklin.
Whoa.
That's
Yep.
outside.
Off it.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's out to center field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back to start the
Braves,
3rd, and there's a new
number
arm on the mound,
45,
Tyler Kinley.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed
Kinley.
hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Nicky Lopez
Leading
up
off
to the
for
plate.
Texas, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, Tyler.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Here we go, Tyler.
Whoa.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Smith takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he chases that one. That's the second out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here is Jock Peterson. Walked to open the ball game.
Nope. Ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
Up.
Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Applies the tag, inning over. It's the Braves 1 and the Rangers nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. And another ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
And
That's
that
a ball.
one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Higashioka up with it to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so it just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with two strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here is Matt Olson. Single to right in his first trip.
Drag! Woo!
The 0-1. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Nope, that's away.
The 1-0. And another ball. Fouled off left side. That one fouled off. 2-2. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, out of the fourth, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one. The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Come on, Tyler.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a 1-2 again. On the ground right side. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Josh Young.
Let's go, Tyler.
Ball.
The Rangers down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Foul ball there. The 2-2. And
Ball
delivers
break.
outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Kinley out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Braves,
now, Didier
number
Fuentes.
72.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Nope, that's low.
And a ground ball to first. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. And they do get the out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now in
off
for the
the
Braves.
Braves,
Mauricio
left fielder,
Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Up next for the Braves.
Nearly a
First
highlight reel
baseman,
play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Dubon on at first. Nobody out.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. On the ground, Lopez. The flip to second. A sensational double play.
Up next for the
Really nice
Braves.
double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, They spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Austin Riley at the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way. Here's a 1-2.
Foul ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next one
That's the ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Oh.
Chop back up the middle. Albies. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Next for the Rangers, center fielder Evan Carter.
Now, Evan Carter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, and he hit him.
Yep, that got him. Take your base.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Mickey Lopez.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Two on, 1 out. ball still a 1-2 count. Breaks his bat, pops it up.
Up next for the Rangers.
Hey, whatever works,
catcher,
right? Doesn't have to be
Higashioka.
impressive.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Nope. That's inside.
One now. And fouled off. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Smith. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Truist Park.
Leading
So
off
now
for
to the plate
Braves,
for
the
Atlanta, Jim
shortstop,
Jarvis.
Number 74.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Brewer Hicklin.
Strike. Woo.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Baldwin in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. The 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Braves.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Number 70, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 54, warming up as well. The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Atlanta. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pitching for
Number
the
60
Braves.
will take over
Number
here.
60.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Wyatt Langford now at the plate.
Yes.
The 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Rangers.
Anytime you smoke a
third
ball off the
baseman,
wall, you
Josh
kind of
Young.
think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
No, that's high.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Close,
No,
but
that's
called
a
the
ball.
ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And now it's 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Rangers with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Nope, outside.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 2-2. Now one miss.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. Relay throw home. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 60 won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Braves,
bullpen, Danny
number
Young.
81, Danny Young.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Whoa.
Here's a 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
No,
Really good
that's a
take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That clips the corner. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back. You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fastball for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Ball to strike. The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Huh.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for Texas.
So out of the bullpen for the
Number
Rangers,
70.
number 70. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And next for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Now quick throw to first.
No, he's
Harris
safe.
back in on a dive. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one ran inside, almost got him. In the dirt. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Nimmo running hard to get it. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Ball, outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. The Braves add one on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Albies has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Strike! Woo!
Yo, one.
That's out the
Just
corner.
missed. Young goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. That one almost got him. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And Jock Peterson stands in. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That clips the zone. 0-1. Runners are at the corners. One away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Josh Young.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Danny Young done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Dylan Lee
Braves,
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
52.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 3-run shot, and they tack on 3. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger.
Right, one.
The 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias. The closer is getting loose. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh. Oh.
Two and two. Got him.
2 out. They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
That's the ball.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. 3-run shot for Texas this inning. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Jim Jarvis. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Jarvis wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Fielder,
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Rangers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away, and the runner holds. Caught him looking for the K. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Jarvis aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Ball one there.
Whoa.
Pitch is in for a strike. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Langford under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 70 gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Texas.
Emiliano Teodo gets the call from the pen. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2 on the way. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 7-5. Back here in Atlanta, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Swings, and this one's flared. And foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Braves 5. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit.
Center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
In the air, right field. Nimmo in position, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Here we go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman
Dom Smith stands in.
Smith.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one hammered
That's a
Pops
ground
over
rule
the wall,
double.
and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
No.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Tying run at the plate. That's to third. Young. On to first.
Got it.
And that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 2, 7-5.
Now pitching for
So the
Braves,
closer summoned from the
number
bullpen,
26.
Raisel Iglesias.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And the batter now,
Leading
Jock
off for the
Peterson.
Rangers, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Ball 1 low. This ball's chopped in the ground, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Well, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Josh Young. Oh,
No,
he doesn't
that's
get
a
the
ball.
call. And that is ball 1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here comes the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there. They're still up 7-5.
Now pitching for
So they
Texas,
turn to their closer,
number
Charlie
29.
Lucy. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, number 74.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Right fielder, Brewer Hicklin.
Ball.
Late swing fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a bouncer. Lopez. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
No, that's a ball.
The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the air, left field, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.